For years, Duolingo wasn't just another app on your phone. It was a global movement. The green owl, Duo, became a pop culture icon, famous for its playful reminders, viral TikToks, and the addictive streak system that kept millions coming back every day. But now, a growing wave of users are abandoning the app, breaking their streaks and asking, what happened to Duolingo? The origins, how Duolingo changed language learning. Duolingo was founded by Luis von Ahn, a tech visionary who previously created CAPTCHA and reCAPTCHA, those little tests you solve to prove you're not a robot. What most people didn't know is that these tools were also quietly training artificial intelligence, using the unpaid labor of millions of internet users. This same philosophy, extracting value from user participation, became the backbone of Duolingo. In its early days, Duolingo offered free language lessons by crowdsourcing translations. Learners would translate real-world sentences, which Duolingo then sold to companies. The promise was noble: free education for everyone, funded by clever business models. The shift: monetization over mission. As Duolingo's popularity soared, so did its ambitions. The company introduced ads, premium subscriptions, and eventually expensive tiers like Super Duolingo and Duolingo Max, which costs up to $30 a month and is powered by generative AI. The app that once prided itself on being free started to feel increasingly pay to win. But the real turning point came in 2023, when Duolingo laid off a significant portion of its human content creators and replaced them with AI-generated lessons. The result? A noticeable drop in lesson quality. Users began reporting awkward sentences, grammatical mistakes, and even culturally insensitive content, issues that rarely slipped through when real language experts were involved. Community silenced, the loss of feedback and transparency. One of Duolingo's greatest strengths was its vibrant community. Forums, comment sections, and reporting tools allowed users to flag errors, discuss tricky grammar points, and help each other learn. But as criticism of the new AI-driven lessons grew, Duolingo quietly shut down many of these community features. Suddenly, users had no way to report mistakes or get help from fellow learners. This lack of transparency and support left many feeling alienated. Instead of listening to its community, Duolingo doubled down on PR stunts, like faking the death of Duo the Owl to drive engagement. While these campaigns went viral, they did little to address the real concerns of dedicated users: AI first, learners second. Internally, Duolingo's leadership declared the company AI first, promising that artificial intelligence would make language learning faster and more accessible. But for many, the reality was the opposite. Lessons felt robotic, conversations lacked cultural nuance, and the human touch that made language learning meaningful was gone. Educators and linguists began to speak out. They pointed out that AI-generated lessons often missed context, used unnatural phrasing, and failed to teach the subtleties of real-world communication. Without community feedback, these errors went uncorrected, leaving learners frustrated and confused. Gamification. Addictive, but is it effective? Duolingo's success has always been tied to its gamified design: streaks, XP points, leaderboards, and virtual rewards. These features make learning feel like a game, but experts warn that they can also create a false sense of progress. Just because you've opened the app every day for a year doesn't mean you're fluent in a new language. In fact, research shows that true language acquisition requires deep practice, real conversations, and cultural immersion, things that can't be replaced by tapping through repetitive exercises. Many users now realize that while Duolingo is great for building a habit, it's not enough for achieving real fluency. The paradox: business booming, trust declining. Ironically, as user trust declines, Duolingo's business is thriving. The company's stock price is at record highs, daily active users have surged, and revenue from subscriptions continues to grow. But this raises a critical question. Is Duolingo serving its learners or just its bottom line? Should you still use Duolingo? If you're a casual learner looking to pick up some vocabulary or maintain a daily habit, Duolingo can still be a fun and useful tool, but if your goal is true fluency, cultural understanding, or conversational skills, you'll need to look elsewhere. Bigger picture. What language learning should be? Duolingo once promised to make language education accessible to everyone. But as it prioritizes AI, profits, and viral marketing over quality and community, it risks losing the very soul of language learning, the human connection. So, is it time for you to move on from Duolingo? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the alternatives if you're serious about mastering a new language. What's been your experience with Duolingo? Have you been disappointed, or are you still using the app? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy honest and informative videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to Project Mansion and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Your feedback means a lot to us. See you in the next episode.